Yar, matey. Prepare to be boarded. You're on Fogarty, Cove. You're on Fogarty's Cove. And the tide charts for the day? It's actually pretty tricky to get tide information on this part. I can understand why, because it's like Georgian Bay is off of Lake Huron, and there's all these little inlet bays. So it's not just like the Atlantic coast or the Pacific coast where it comes up and it goes down, 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 up and it goes down. Is like comes up and too, and weather and stuff. Like it's really difficult to get accurate information. I've tried several times to just go on the internet and say, what is the tide in Owen Sound right now? But that's probably like what side of the bay? I'm on the east side up here. Is it the same as the west side? You know what I mean? Is it the same as down in like by the bridge? You know? Hey, I don't know. So anyways, the weather, it's you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be winter coming up. Or it's almost it's almost Halloween. Here's some tracks, so it's just gonna be me playing you music, right? Hey, it's Fogarty's Cove. I gave you the tide charts. Sometimes it's not even nautical based, eh? I'm just fucking around. Down in Fogarty's Cove. So I'll be giving you this, right? I'm gonna come in with one of these. I'm gonna try to keep it solid, boys and girls, but fuck, like, if it sounds kinky in the timing, makes you itch. That's me up here. That's me, the first guy. Hey, like that's probably me. As a lot of times that's just me struggling to think what the next note in the song is and then not wanting to get it wrong and taking a little bit of extra time at the liberty of, everyone else. Hey, I'll take an extra second. But hey, Fogarty's Cove. I'm not trying to phone it in, though I am talking to my phone here. And I'm eventually going to send it in that way. But you know what I mean, though? I really want to get the right note. I'd love to say I want to get it for you, but, I saw a meme today that said we were all just one mind. I see it like that, when we're working together, and I have access to cool toys and I'm eating food and well fed and then I have a job. People are like, yeah, come opportunity, work, learn with us, work, contribute. Then I do feel like, hey, heck, I wouldn't mind being the same mind as all this. But when I don't feel that, I feel like, really? We're all the same fucking mind up here. Anyways. Here's the music. Well, I'm going to hit the bong. Then I'm going to play the music. I'm going to play a few songs here on Fogarty's Cove. I'm going to try to keep it just rolling right through the songs. Just one straight line. And just keep adding to them. Add the drums, add the bass. It's going to be a good time. So without further ado, or is there further ado? Let me think. No. No, there's not. No. I'd like to say there is. I'd like to give a do, I do, but there isn't, no, there isn't one. Sometimes I think there might be, but sometimes I think I'm just silly and just distracted. Oh, we're the jolly good fellows, we're the goodest boys in town. Yeah, here we are. Fuck, I can't see with the light. Let me come up here on the other chair. You don't notice I left there a moment. I hit the ball and came back, recorded harmonies of myself. If I let the fucking cord out on my cans, I couldn't hear anything. I have to hear back. All right, I can barely see, so it'll be challenging, but we'll see if we get it here. Okay, 2, 3, 4. dropped out my hand there, off my knee. It just jumped off. I swear I wouldn't. I mean, nothing I did was. It just jumped. Like a spiritual manifestation. Is this a track? It's got a name. I'm not telling you the name of it. Anything. And the mountains are climbed, and the shadows are left behind, and the fuming sun-drenched hobo tracks I stride. Anything. Dragonflies in eyes, the butterflies inside, even dragons in fire. I don't mind anything. And the sun and the moon, both sides, and the oceans inside. My mind isn't hard to find, and the stars in the sky. Everything. Then we'll do, seeing as it is a Saturday night, I really want to hit the bong, but I'm unsure about how much tobacco we have left. But I am an addict, and this is the Discovery Channel. So, boys, keep it going. I'm boys. Those guys, that bass and the drums, I'm the boys. I've always been the boys and I. There hasn't been a boys and I since the closest thing we had there, I'll tell you, was like a couple years ago. When last year? No, it was 2 years ago in the winter, where we were hosting the open jam up there at the pub. That was the closest thing we had to the boys, and I was in a band with a girl before that. And then that's about it. But I always say the boys and I don't know why, it just makes it seem more legit. I figured there will be eventually. And they'll probably be pretty stoked that I had a place for them right there, not only in my heart, but in the music. Which is such a bummer. I don't want to talk instead of jamming, but like, fuck. It's like a relationship with a band there when you build a life with them of music. And you're excited about it. Like, oh no, the rug ripped out from you. It's like, fuck, you don't even know what to do next. Like, I spent all this time learning parts. I can't just play my parts. Now I gotta write all new material. Because my parts have to do with my boys. You know, the boys made up the parts. See the relationship there. You know, get the rug pulled out from you under you in that way. And you're like, well, what the fuck do I do now? This whole thing. That was specifically, you know, not with other people because for that, because I'm thinking that we were doing that, you know. Why, you know. If you're out there, you're wondering whether you should lose your virginity, I'd say yeah, on your wedding night, probably. That's what I would imagine. That's your best bet there. Is that D? Alright, here we go. Saving it up. Saving it up for a big old marriage. Saving it up for a Saturday night. Saving it up for a big fat wallet. big fat wallet, saving it up on a Saturday night. Time for a fuck now. Just a couple seconds on the internet, saving it up for a big old marriage, saving it up on a Saturday night, saving it up for a big fat wallet, saving it up on a Saturday night, saving it up for a big old marriage, saving it up on a Saturday night. Saving it up on a big fat wallet, saving it up on a Saturday night. Saturday night, Saturday night. Go and fuck the money. It's a Saturday night. Fuck. I'm looking at a ship right now. It's got lights on it. I don't know if it's a ship. I'm looking at a series of lights moving past here. Oh, my buddy told me the coolest story, where he said their fucking military was out by Meaford. No, yeah, close. On the way out of town to Meaford, he kept going. Said a guy in a ghillie suit, a sniper rifle, and they had invisible technology. I don't doubt it. My other buddy I spent a week with up in the hospital there against my will. He said people were drilling underneath his farm over in Sable Beach. I asked my buddy what told me about the ghillie suit thing. I'm like, but what do you think are the ethics involved of surveilling on someone without their fucking permission? And he's like, well, come on. Like, it's not even a question. I'm like, it is a question. You and me are here right now. Ethics of surveillance is a question. If nobody asks it, it's not a question. If everybody asks it, it's a pretty fucking big deal. Literally. And not only that, we could string, I don't want to say string from trees the people that have been fucking with us, but we could probably do far worse legally if we just put our collective minds together. Anyways, here's the last track for you. This is a song about my immediate family. It's called The Snakes and Spiders Inside of My Heart. I'm just gonna do it in this key here. It's a bit higher than I usually do it. And you're on Fogarty's Cove. I forgot to say, I should have said that earlier. Snake, charged with one task and one task alone. Talk shit about my mother and compromise my daddy's good name. But then in time, everything you love comes crawling or slithering back around. Crisscross, applesauce, spiders crawling up your back. Like the knife you're stuck in mine. And I don't even really wanna give it back. But then in time, everything you love comes crawling or slithering back around. listening, folks. You're on Fogarty's Cove. Ain't your garden grove. Ain't your mama's potato salad. Yeah. Fogarty's Cove. Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. The boys and I, thanks a lot. Fogarty's Cove. Thank you. Yar, matey. Prepare to be boarded. You're on Fogarty's Cove. You're on Fogarty's Cove. And the tide charts for the day? It's actually pretty tricky to get tide information on this part. I can understand why, because it's like Georgian Bay is off of Lake Huron, and there's all these little inlet bays. So it's not just like the Atlantic coast or the Pacific coast where it comes up and it goes down, 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 is like goes up and too, and weather and stuff. Like it's really difficult to get accurate.